So I now have to view the Daily Mail without fucking ad blocker? That's some bullshit. Anyway, so a whistleblower from Apple has come forward and said that they're wiretapping entire populations. Now, listen. This shouldn't be a long video, alright? This is public fucking knowledge. You can just go search the fucking patents for these things and it'll come up. Now, of course, you're probably not gonna know what the fuck search protocol to put in. It's actually mind control patterns. You have to search for mind control patterns to find this shit. Now, no. Listen. They've been doing this for as long as phones have existed. Okay, this ain't some new shit coming in with Siri. You see this Siri mention over here? This shit about Siri over here? This some bullshit. This some fake news over here. But it's okay. It's okay. They're starting to reveal a little bit by little bit. Okay? Now, if you aren't in the know, what your phone does, it tracks your location. It listens in on everything you're fucking saying. It listens in on everything you're fucking hearing. And it beams all that stuff back to the corporates, as it were. Why is that? They say for advertising, it's really just for fucking surveillance. It's a military contract, but, you know, that will all come out in time. Now, as ever, this is a major fucking danger. Alright? This is something that has been used on populations for many, many years. You know, they want to find out what your fears are and hark on those fears so that you cave in to their control structures. It's not complicated, and it ain't that difficult. Now let's go through this motherfucker. I can't fucking use AdBlock. The fucking 66, more than 50% of the fucking page is adverts, and I can't use AdBlock. This is disgusting. Anyway, goddamn, that's broke. A former Apple contractor who pulled the curtain on the tech giant last summer, exposing an inside program that listens to uses Siri recordings, has made himself known to the world. This is. I don't know why they're using Siri. Siri's like, you know, the latest iteration of the thing. They've been doing it forever, mind you. Thomas Leboniak worked on the Siri grading project that gathered snippets of audio in order to improve the smart assistant's accuracy. No, it's not to improve the smart assistant's accuracy. It's just fucking surveillance. You're just surveilling people, and you're sending all the shit that they talk about. Oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy that. You're sending that to the fucking advertisers, okay? And of course, you go through the algorithms and all that shit, and you forward the correct adverts to people. We know how it goes. We know how it fucking goes. Nah. Last year, Leboniak revealed to The Guardian that while working for Apple, he heard private and sometimes intimate recordings, including medical discussions, criminal activity, sex, and official business talks. Well, you'll hear everything. Everything. I don't know what the fucking point is of listing, like, separate things. Just say, you heard everything, nigga. I heard all this shit that you were saying around your phone. This is why, by the way, I mean, you can probably test this out on your own phone right now, in real time, okay? And maybe I'll even get your phone started on this. Kardashian, right? Mention the Kardashians around your fucking phone. Then go into Google, scroll down to the recommended. You'll probably have a Kardashian article recommended to you. Doesn't matter when the last time you searched Kardashian is. The fact that you said it means you're now going to be linked to it, okay? That's just one example of how it works. That one you can test in real time right now. Mention Kardashian, go scroll down, your recommended, will be an article there, no doubt. If not right now, then maybe in an hour or two. But you can do that. That's something that's pretty much how they utilize the fucking thing. What do you want? Okay, we heard what you want, we're gonna give you what you want. That's how it goes. The whistleblower had initially remained anonymous, but has revealed himself in protest against the lack of action taken against Apple for violating fundamental human rights, and he has done so with an open letter to European privacy regulators stating his concerns. Now you see, the problem is, it's not just Apple doing it. Every fucking telecoms company is doing it. You fucking cunts. But oh no, you know, if you told people this a few years ago, which I did, you know, you go into these anonymous forums and you're like, oh, let's see what people think's really going on, and you go there, you post a bit, you know, you drop some facts, and of course they're gonna say, one, you're posting fake news. Well, the news ain't fake now. That's a problem, in it. One, they'll say you're posting fake news. Two, they'll say you're fucking alt-right programmed or some shit. I fucking experienced this shit, so I can only tell you what I fucking experienced. And three, they'll probably call you a racist or sexist or a bigot or something, just to shut you the fuck up, right? Conspiracy theorist as well. Just to shut you the fuck up. Well, it ain't a conspiracy now, innit? We got the whistleblower here saying it. We've got patents for days. You know, if y'all want to see the fucking patents. I wonder if it will come up. It should. But we shall see. Oh man, but let's get into the mind control patterns. You got a mind controller here. First results. Okay? I ain't going scrolling down into all this shit. Maybe we'll open the second results as well, I suppose. And this one will blow your fucking brain, but anyway. Let's see what the mind control patterns look like. Let's have a look-see. While my internet is behaving in a disastrously slow manner. The mind controller. Oh, this is the television. Well now. This one's the television. Well, that's not today's topic. That's not the topic of the video. Ooh. Now, here we have ye old mind controller. Ye old mind controller. Right? Now, this is the shit that they got in your phones. Now, of course, if you're seeing this, you'll either believe it if you've already come across some type of information on this, or if it's your first time coming across it, you probably won't. And that's fine. You know, you've got your whole life ahead of you. You can figure shit out as you go. You might want to have kids later, and then you'll probably want them to live in a real world instead of this fake manufactured thing. But, you know, yeah, we'll get there when we get there. So this tech, this shit is in all your fucking phones. It's in all your fucking phones. They're hearing you out all the fucking time. They sense your brainwaves. They send in information to you. All that good shit. All that good shit. Right? They ain't just recording what you hear. This guy, I don't even know. He's probably just fulfilling the metaphysics for them, right? You gotta tell people this stuff, because if you don't, right, then you're gonna be held liable by the gods, as it were, by God, basically, right? The world will come down on you and say, oh, you have been untruthful, and now we must hand out justice. That's pretty much what would happen with the metaphysics going into this shit. Now, there's not much vetting of who works there, and the amount of data that we're free to look through seems quite broad, Libanic told the guy. It wouldn't be difficult to identify the person that you're listening to, especially with accidental triggers, addresses, names, and so on. Well, that wouldn't be This is why I don't like people saying my fucking name, but whatever. Daily Mail has reached out to Apple for comment and has yet to receive a response. They ain't gonna respond to you. If they do, it's gonna be some doctored fucking response, you know, by the book type of shit. Just so that everyone don't fucking panic and, oh my god, we're being watched by Apple. Ah! Yeah, you're being watched, niggas. It's been going on the whole time. The whole damn time. Ain't nothing new here. Ain't nothing new. This article ain't showing us anything new. This homeboy here, he looks like a pretty young fella. He's probably just discovering this shit brand spanking new. He thinks it's Siri related. Got nothing to do with Siri. Okay, got nothing to do with Siri. Siri is just machine learning for the AI. They want to figure out how to make the AI appear more human. That's all Siri is for. And she's recording y'all. She's not recording y'all. The phone's been recording y'all this whole time, before Siri was around. I am extremely concerned that big tech companies are basically wiretapping entire populations despite European citizens being told the EU has one of the strongest data protection laws in the world. The data protection laws don't matter. These things go above the law. They operate outside the law because it's a government program. These are military programs, okay? These are surveillance programs. These are CIA programs. These are FBI programs. Right? These are national security programs, all these cell phones, right? There's no reason the cell phones need to be so affordable. No fucking reason for that. They could just be toys of the rich exclusively. But they're not toys of the rich. They are surveillance devices that you opt into. And you don't really have much of a choice about it, right? Because, well, you need to communicate with your family, innit? You need to be fucking like, oh, the technology exists. When you go out, we can have a fucking line to you so that we can at least know if you're still fucking alive or, I don't know, maybe got in an accident. The doctor's got to call a family member. You got a phone on you. Oh, look, they can just use the fucking phone, find a number there, call. Oh, it's all Gucci. That's why the phones exist to the layperson. The phones exist for the government because it's the easiest way to fucking surveil y'all niggas. This is the easiest fucking way. It's like Facebook. What was it's a military program as well. But it was something else, Lifebook or something? No, not Lifebook. But there was a government program that got closed, which was a government surveillance program where they tried to map out everyone's life. And of course, that cost a lot of money, so they made Facebook, and people now do that shit for the government. Wow, you're doing their work for them. Who the fuck would have guessed? Well, they obviously fucking guessed. They're like, oh, they'll jump on this, man. They'll jump on it. They'll treat it like a status symbol. That's why I don't do fucking Facebook, bro. That's why I don't do Facebook, cause they're watching you, nigga, and you letting them watch you. The Barnier held a subcontractor position at Apple's Cork offices where he listened to snippets in both English and French until resigning. So he quit because it was fucking ugly, the shit he was listening to. He's listening to people having sex, having their family arguments and shit, all these personal dramas going on. And of course, he was like, this is fucking bizarre. I'm gonna whistleblow this shit and I'm out of here. He continued to say that he would listen to thousands of recordings every day and from a range of Apple devices, including iPhones, Apple Watches. That's very fascinating. Even the watches. Well, now you know why they put all that technology in the watch, huh? Just to watch your ass closer. And all of the activity was done without the user's consent. No. The users all consented to this. They signed the contract. They bought the phone. All the information was public as well. Don't be pretending that this shit is secret. Everyone's getting their mind blown. Oh my god, we're being watched. You've been watched the whole fucking time, my niggas. Like, why do you think, people really gotta wise up. Why do you think criminals don't keep, just regular fucking phones on them? It's either these ridiculous satellite phones or burner phones. Why the fuck do you think that is? Because the burner phone you can discard straight away. The satellite phone, you can stay off the grid with that. But oh no. Rather than these fucking, and you see, I'm gonna hark on about liberals here because it was liberals who went ahead and told me I was fake newsing and shit by posting about this information before the official sources as well. And I know people are going to say the Daily Mail ain't official. Look, Daily Mail gives you the news before these other places give you the fucking news. So let's just, y'all got to simmer the fuck down and just let things play out. Because yesterday y'all was saying this shit was impossible. Today there's a nigga whistleblowing. And what's he saying? Oh, they've been watching you on everything, even the watches. So I don't want to hear none of that shit. Me, I'm just an idiot. I read some things on the internet. That shit made sense. And now look at that. It's all coming through. Well, ain't that a bitch? Apple had admitted to the unreported practices following the activity being exposed in July 2019. They admitted. Interesting. A small portion of Siri requests are analyzed to improve Siri annotations, not for Siri. User requests not associated with the user's Apple ID. That's a lie, it definitely is. Siri responses are analyzed in secure facilities, and all reviewers are under the obligation to adhere to Apple's strict confidentiality requirements. How? How are you gonna make them do that? You know? Like, if the phone is picking up, I don't know. Let's go with an old classic. If the phone is picking up Trump saying nigger, you know? Oh, Vince McMahon said nigger. What's this Joseph Watson guy said nigger? No one gives a fuck anymore. Y'all shouldn't give a fuck. But anyway, if the phone's picking up this dude saying nigger, you can use that. You can use that. Just give it to someone. It's totally anonymous source. Oh, and then there's a recording on it, and Trump said nigger. But that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Even though the fucking phones are recording everything. All the technology is recording things. So, just to get this right, okay? When you connect a webcam to your PC, it's watching you. When you connect a microphone to your PC, it's listening to you. When you connect your TV to the internet, smart TV, right? They're tracking all the shit that you consume. When you interact with any of this technology, it is tracking everything that you do. And this is just, wave one of them admitting it to you. This is just wave one. They have to admit it to you, because if they don't admit it to you, everyone's gonna fucking riot, and it's just gonna cause the whole fucking system to collapse. This is why they have to manage the metaphysics, but we'll get into the metaphysics on another video. All you gotta know is that this nigga, whistleblower Labaniak over here, how old this dude? Looks too young to be in this company. Anyway, all you gotta know is that whistleblower dude, he found some information. He found the information that I found, but he's actually in the structure. Okay? He's actually in the structure, and he's listening to the technology working daily. And it's fucking with his head. And it's fucked with his head. In quite a total manner. So he's called it quits on that shit. He's gone to whistleblow. And what he doesn't understand is that all this shit is already public, my nigga. If you ain't been living under a rock, you already know this shit's live in the air. This is why I don't point my webcam at me. And no, I ain't putting myself on fucking camera. Fuck that. That's why I don't point my webcam at me. Because, they gonna see you, nigga. They gonna see yo dumb ass over there sitting doing whatever the fuck you doing. This, by the way, is why if you just, expand on this a little bit, this is why all these criminals who are getting away with selling drugs and shit, like the low tier criminals in particular, this is why it's all bullshit. This is why those people are permitted to operate. They are part of the system that is in place here. They are part of the board, part of the game, as it were. This is why all that shit is bullshit. Because they could walk in, the FBI, the police, anyone, they would be able to request this information from fucking Apple. From what other fucking phone companies are there? Apple, Sony, Samsung. They'd be able to request all this shit from these companies and say, okay, well, we know you're listening to all these folks. Give us the dirty guys and we'll go manage them. Rather than do that, they just let them keep selling. You want to know why? Because when you, the end user, get caught by the police, they make money. They make money on catching yo dumbass. And rather than just simply fix this shit, they're using it. It's all part of the control structure that's in place in the society. Because of course y'all dumb animals and you have to be fucking controlled. But anyway, that's the fucking video. None of this shit is new, folks. Don't fall into the trap thinking that this is some brand new shit that's never been spoken about. Niggas been speaking about this for ages. It was labeled conspiracy theory. Whoa! It's really a conspiracy now, and it's a real fucking conspiracy now. Ain't a theory. Shit ain't a theory no more, ain't it? Fucking dickwads. Fucking cunts. You know, people have to put up with being called a fucking Nazi and all this shit just because you posting real information? Just because you post some real information before the fucking white man does it through official sources, as it were. Mind you, this is like, as official as this is fucking patents over here. These have to be publicly listed. But anyway, that's the fucking video. I don't want to hear no one adding me saying that, oh, they ain't watching you through the phones or what. Nah. I don't want to hear none of that anymore. Next person who I see doing that, either real life or on the fucking internet, you're gonna get either a verbal slapping or an actual slapping. You feel me? Alright, that's that.